everyone, welcome to Nene's Prepping Kitchen. You know, when you put food items on your pantry shelf, and then you're trying to figure out what am I going to make out of it, well, today I'm going to give you an idea of what to make with your roast beef, your canned roast beef. And so I figured we'd make some homemade roast beef made pot pies, and we're gonna make the miniature, like single serving. So you know, you could make this into a bigger one, just add more ingredients to it and use a bigger pie plate. That would be fine too. But hey, let's get busy and make some pot pies out of this canned roast beef. All right, let me get the camera aimed down and we'll get started. Okay, I decided to use my cast iron pan so you could maybe see into it a little clearer. So to begin with, I'm going to open up this can of roast beef, liquid and all, because that liquid is where the flavor is going to be. Okay, next I actually have, these are dehydrated green beans and corn and peas and carrots and celery in there, I believe too. A little bit of everything that I had dehydrated. So I'm going to put that into the mixture too. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. Get a spoon here. Now, I made a bigger one with pie, regular pie shell, and wow, was it so good. So I'm trying to get to the bottom, because the bottom is where a lot of the good stuff is at. So I've got it in my pan, and now I have, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on low. And then I have also a can of the canned potatoes, so I'm going to open that, and we'll put some canned potatoes in it too. Okay, I got the can open, so I'm going to go ahead and dump those in there as well. I think I probably would have liked it better if I would have maybe chopped those potatoes up, but I'll go ahead and do it here with my spoon that I'm using. They're tender enough that they break right up with no problem whatsoever. So we're just going to let that heat up and get those chopped up as much as possible. Kind of like that. Just so they're a little smaller pieces and you're not biting into, you know, into a slice of potatoes. Okay, I also have, grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Now I have the right one. It has some minced onion, but you can put your own onion in it if you want. I'm going to put some minced onion right in there. Add some salt and pepper. This is pepper. And some salt. That's optional. Put as much in as you want. Alright, so now that we have that, I'm also going to, I think I'm going to add a little bit more water mixed with some of the beef bouillon. Okay, I just got me some warm water there, and I'm going to dump me in some of this beef bouillon in there. Maybe a little bit more. I'm not measuring it. Just eyeballing it. So I'm going to pour that in there. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can add a thickener to it. Kind of make it like a gravy. I think that right there will work just perfect. Okay, now that I have the bouillon and water in there, I'm just going to heat that up. I have made probably, I think about 3 or 4 tablespoons of flour. You can use cornstarch if you want. It don't matter. And so I'm going to add some water to it and make a thickener while that's heating up. Okay, I got me a nice little paste going on with the flour and water. Just try to get the lumps out of it the best you can. And I'm going to wait for this to start boiling, and then I'll add in this thickener to thicken it up. Hey, do any of you have any of your favorite shelf meals that you like to make? Or, you know, if you want to send them my way, I'll go over them and maybe make one of them for you. So let me know what you have. Okay, this is starting to boil a little bit, so once it boils, it'll thicken up a lot quicker. But I figured this would be a good SHTF thing to put together if you needed to. So, okay, it's boiling. I'm going to thicken it up a little bit here. It's got a nice gravy and a beautiful smell to it. Great aroma. I mean, you got all these different vegetables that I dehydrated going in it. And yeah, so just gonna get it thickened up. It'll cook in the oven some more too once it is in the pie shell. I wanted to get it a good start here. And that seems to be pretty thick right there, so I'm going to turn it off. Can you see that right there? Smells good. Now, another choice, if you don't have dehydrated vegetables, another idea is take your cans of mixed vegetables and you could do the same thing. But I wanted to do it with the dehydrated ones, and smells really good, guys. So next we are going to do the shells. Okay, next I'm going to be using, these are the larger muffin pans, and I have one of those rolled pie crust from Christmas or maybe Thanksgiving, but I wanted to use it up. You could definitely make your own pie crust from scratch, but I'm doing it this way tonight to make it simpler and to get this one lonely pie crust used up. Okay, so I'm going to scoot that out of the way and get the pie crust out of the bag. Okay, and we're going to get it unrolled, hopefully. It's wanting to stick a little bit here. We'll work with it though. And I probably should have put some flour down so it don't stick to my counter. Or at least my pillowcase that I normally use, right? So let me grab that. Yeah, I grabbed my old pillowcase and some flour, and that should help so this pie crust isn't sticking. And I will try to get it unrolled. And hey, if all else fails, I'll re-roll it. Yeah, here we go. Here's a piece over here that's stuck to the bottom. Yeah, I may have to re-roll some of this. We'll see how it goes. So, and right here I have a ring to a quart jar. So I'm going to take that ring and we're going to cut it off like that right there. And we're going to bring it over here and spray it. I can get the top off my sprayer. There we go. And I'm just going to spray it. I'm probably not going to get too many doing it this way, but we'll see how many we get. So here's one right here. And we're going to put it on the bottom of it. And we're going to do another one. And if I could get these bigger, I would. I wonder what I could use to make them bigger. See there? I still have plenty of room in them. Because I would like to have the pie crust coming up a little bit higher if I could. Maybe work them up with my fingers somewhat to get them to come up. Okay, we're going to get another one. I can't do too many because I got to do tops too. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this over here and we're going to scoop out and fill them up. Just put your goodness right into those cups. Like that right there. Now we're going to take and we're going to put a top on them. But what I'd like to do, I do believe, I'm going to take that in half and we're going to put, like you would a real pie, a big one, just put a couple slits in it. How about that? And then we're going to fit that baby right into the cup. Okay, now for the next one. And I put my oven at 350 degrees. And we do the same thing. Just put a few little slits in it. And put that one in. And see if I can get another one. And you have to try to roll this one out. Let's see what I can do with my hands. If not, I'll grab the rolling pin, right? So I would like it a little bit thinner than what it is here. Okay. And yeah, that top is going to be quite a bit thicker. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to roll that one out. Let me grab my rolling pin. I didn't want to go to the rolling pin. This was closer. And if you don't have a rolling pin, grab you a jar. And I do have a rolling pin, like I say, but this was right here. So I'm like, I'll just grab that. And like I say, they work good. Okay, and we'll put some little slits in it, and we're going to put it like that. And so far I have 3. If I had more pie crust, I would make up more. I may end up having to make a homemade pie crust because I have quite a bit of that left over. But for right now, we're going to cook these little mini pies, mini meat pies, and we're going to stick them in the oven and let them get to cooking. So I'll be back when they look done, so make sure you stay tuned. Okay, I thought my oven was on. It wasn't, so I'm actually preheating it again. But I was able to get one more out of that. And something else I like to add, you don't have to, but add me some egg white. I'm just going to go over it a little bit with egg white. Kind of makes it look cool. Gives it a nice looking shine to it. So, give it an egg bath, and I'm going to wait for the oven to preheat this time for real. And when I get done, I'll let you know about how long they took, and yeah, I'm sure they're going to be great, so make sure you stay tuned. And like I say, if you have any of your own SHTF pantry meals that you want to throw my way, send those recipes my way, and I'll see about maybe making one. Okay, I just pulled these bad boys out of the oven. It was probably about 35 minutes. But yeah, when they get to that nice golden brown, that's when I call them done. So, yeah, we made some miniature pot pies. So now, I'm going to take them out, and we're going to put them on a dish and check them out. Get down here again. There we go. It's gonna gradually get underneath there. But they're still quite hot. Check it out. Oh, it came apart, but you can see how the inside of it is. I wish you could smell it, you guys. It smells absolutely delicious. I mean, I would eat this SHTF meal anytime. And I had this much left over. So, you know, that's like a stew there. So, I don't know if I'm going to make another meat pie, roast beef pie, or not. Or maybe just heat this up and eat it like it is, because, yeah, that's some good stuff. You know, and I grabbed these little containers at the Dollar Tree, and they work up great. You know, I could even take that and throw it up in the freezer. Haven't quite decided, and I ended up taking the rest of my vegetables and put them in a jar. These are just ones I'm going to be using, and they're not for long storage, so, you know, this right here is going to make a good soup. Haven't decided what kind yet, but I've got everything in there that I could need pretty much, so, except maybe some potatoes. Oh, but, yeah, guys, if you like the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't been over to visit my niece's new homestead channel, which is Little House in the Big Woods, go over there and show her some love, and tell her that Namey sent you. And yeah, so, and also I have an Amazon and Ibotta and Cash App link, so you're welcome to use any of them. They're free apps. So, but yeah. Now, something else I like to do with these is have a little extra gravy and pour gravy over top. Really good, guys. Really good stuff. But anyway, here's an idea for a pantry meal for you. And like I say, if you have any pantry meals that you might want to see me try, send them my way, and I'll see what I can do. So, anyway, guys, until next time, toodaloo, God bless. Hope y'all have a great one. Bye.